the final episode of Jeans Club. Guys, we made it!
This is it, we've reached the end.
And we're wearing jeans. We're wearing amazing jeans,
actual
if I just
jeans.
say so myself.
All sewn up, all fitting.
What a journey.
Yeah, so
Honestly.
when did we start?
February. So what we did is early on in the year, we did a vlog talking about, for the whole team, talking about our our New Year's resolutions.
Yes,
And
that's when this started.
That's when the idea started, because both of us said we wanted to make jeans this year.
Yeah.
Guess what?
we
made
have.
jeans.
And you know what? It's actually now perfect timing because it's
Ideal.
autumn and it's actually jeans weather.
It's the perfect jeans weather.
Yeah.
Honestly. And yeah, I'm feeling quite emotional about it. I feel like we've been through it. We've had some hiccups along the way.
Yeah. It's been a journey.
It's been a journey, but we've made it. So we'll put a link below so you can watch previous episodes. If this is your first time, you're like, what are they on about? But this is basically our jeans making journey with the ultimate jeans sewing pattern and following along with the ultimate guide to sewing and fitting jeans masterclass on Stitch School. Woohoo! And yeah, so do you want to start? First of all, your jeans look amazing.
Thank you.
Second of all, they look amazing with this top, which is, tell the people what it is.
This is the Carly top, and this is actually the zip hack.
It's amazing.
So the Carly top comes with the placket with the poppers, but you can put a little nifty zip in here, and I thought the
so
blue would go with my
sporty
new
cute.
jeans.
Yes! Yeah, the colour combination is actually spot on.
Because as discussed when I was planning these jeans, in my wardrobe I tend to, I do like an orange.
Yes, you've had an orange year.
An orange year. And it's quite nice to have that sort of like base colour, so then your wardrobe can work together with lots of things.
Absolutely.
So that's why I chose to do my top stitching in more of an orange.
It's such a good orange.
Orangey. So it's just subtle, but it's there. So
No,
yeah, so now it goes
subtle.
Is it not? I don't think it's not subtle.
But it is beautifully vibrant and it really goes with the top. It looks amazing.
So I feel like casual, but
oh, I love it.
so yeah, here are my final jeans.
So what did you have to do last time we spoke? What had you not tackled yet?
Had I put on the waistband?
No, so you've done your fit test
That was
with based it on waistband, but so now it's on and it looks amazing.
Yeah, so I'd like basted the jeans together, tried them on, checked the fit, and I would just let out a little bit, and then took all of the stitches out,
annoying,
and then sewed them properly with my like top stitching all down the inner leg as well, so it's all smart. And then
put the waistband
on. I also put some rivets. Rivets.
So what did you use for the rivets?
So in the office I found a machine. So it's one of those big.
So you actually see it in the class. I don't know what it's called, but you see it in the class.
Yeah.
Becca shows you how she puts the rivets on with that. It looks very professional. So I use something that's more like home based.
Yeah. I mean, you could just use a hammer with these things and so on. So I used this big machine, but when I first did it, I thought I'd done it correctly, and then in the journey, like I'd put my jeans in my bag to take home, and then all the rivets fell off.
Oh no!
I know. So I obviously hadn't done it correctly, but I've done them the second time, and they're pretty firm. And then I also did the button with the buttonhole.
Tell people what you did. Tell people what Jemima stopped you from doing, actually.
So I waited. So this is the last thing to finish my jeans, and I was a bit like putting it off because buttonholes, we all know, can feel a bit like, oh, is it gonna just not go right, and it just be really frustrating. So I wanted to use the fancy machine here because it's literally like you put in the code and then it just does it all.
Nice.
And sometimes this may be a bit of a weird reaction, but when I find something a little bit tricky, I just think you just sort of have to like take a run at it and just be confident and just go for it.
Dive in.
So I was here in the office, I'd done my work, and I was like, right, Jemima was here, and I was like, right, I'm gonna go and do that buttonhole now. And so I just trotted over to the machine, threaded it up, beep 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 beep, and started like, and Jemima was like, what are you doing? No, stop. I was like, what? It's all right. Look, just do it for me. She's like, you have to do a test. You've got to make sure it's going to work. So
Jemima's your conscience, and we are grateful to her.
Yeah, and luckily I did that because I was going to, you know, when you do the markings of a button and you do sort of like, you send to where it's going to start and then it will go out this way. I, in my test, I realised I would have had it the wrong way round. Which wouldn't have been the end of the world.
No.
I've had to unpick it,
but it wouldn't have been on the mark that you'd made. So the position would have been a problem. So I'd say thank you. Thank you, Jemima.
Thanks, Jemima. So, yeah. Have I learnt my lesson? I don't know.
Nah.
But it worked
buttonhole worked.
Yeah, and then I stabbed this.
Did you use top stitching thread or just regular orange thread?
Just regular, because if you remember as well, I bought top stitching thread, but I didn't end up using it. I was doubling up on my normal thread for the top stitching, and so then I was just like, I'm just going to do normal.
Yeah.
And I did put fray check on it.
Yes,
for the first time using that.
That's a good idea. It's a little liquid sort of glue-like thing. I do that on my buttonholes. Yeah, it's meant to help.
And I thought, because this one's a pretty, like, it's going to have a lot
stress point, isn't it?
That's a stress point.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I want that.
It's a good idea.
And I've been wearing these all today, so that's half a day, and I was wearing them the other day just for a little while. And nothing's popped off, the button's still there, so yeah, the rivets are still there.
The rivets look amazing.
Yeah, they're cute, aren't they?
I love, they really give the jeans effect.
Yeah, they make them seem quite like real jeans.
Proper. I know, they look so good.
And then
the colour of that.
You'll notice I didn't put the belt loops on.
Oh, you didn't? That's true.
So I just...
You were saying you don't really wear
a belt. Yeah, because they're high-waisted jeans.
Yeah.
I just thought a belt would always be uncomfortable for me,
personally. To be fair, I don't really wear belts either, unless it's like for style purposes. So say if I have matching belt and shoes, that I will do sometimes.
That does sound stylish.
Or I have a pink belt that I will sometimes wear just to pick up the colour in your shirt or something.
If you feel like you're not functioning
pink
or purple enough.
Yeah, no, then exactly. Add a little bit. But I did add them just to give me the option. I thought, why not? So I want to talk about my buttonholes because I was very scared about it. So my machine does not. Neither of my machines likes doing buttonholes.
Oh, okay.
Very annoying. But I have now bought a new gadget. I love a gadget. You've seen my rivets gadget already last time. But now I found out that you can buy like an external buttonholer. Like a buttonhole foot, basically. It's a vintage thing. I found one on eBay and I bought it. It was not expensive. So I bought it thinking if it doesn't work, it actually looks quite cute. It could be an object in my sewing space. Why not? It's a single buttonholer that I think is from the 60s at least, if not earlier. And you attach it like a foot to your sewing machine. I decided to attach it to my Singer Heavy Duty just because it's Singer and Singer. I thought they'll get on. But in theory, you can attach it to any low shank machines. I don't know which ones are low shank, which one I don't know. But anyway, this one worked. And so it's a little bit trickier compared to the computerized machine where you do just beep, 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 and then you put the button in the thing so it knows the size. Yeah. Here, I had to do a few tests to figure out the size of the buttonhole that would fit my button. So a little bit more prep to begin with. But and then I did do a lot of tests. So like the opposite of Chloe. I mean, this says a lot about our personalities. I did a lot of tests. I tried with top stitching thread and even the buttonholer was like, no, absolutely not. So I tried with normal, then I had to have a few goes because of the size. Yeah. So I kept trying to tweak like these little knobs to get the right size.
So can I ask? Yeah. Are you like, for the size then, were you like programming it in, like
no,
you're adjusting it on
this
the
is
thing?
Interesting. The machine, you leave on a straight stitch. What? And you've got little knobs that change the length of the buttonhole, the width of the zigzag stitches.
On the thing?
On the actual buttonholer, yeah. And the spacing, you also can change the spacing, basically the cutting space that's in the middle of the buttonhole. And so you have to tweak all these things, but the machine is on a straight stitch, which blew my mind. Because what the foot does, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like, because it's quite an object. It looks like something from the Jetsons, if you ever watched the Jetsons, which I was obsessed with as a kid. It's kind of something from the future, but if we were in the 60s or something, like it's like a 60s future. But it's a big chunky thing, and it moves. You disengage the feed dogs, that's what they're called, which is what moves your fabric on the machine, right, from underneath. You disengage those, so you take them down, and you can do this on most machines as far as I know. And the buttonholer basically takes the fabric with it and moves around, and that's how you end up with zigzag stitches, even though the machine is on a straight stitch. But the stitches somehow are less tight than what my machine would normally do as a buttonholer, which is one of my main problems, is that even lower in the tension, the stitches get so tight that once you unpick them, the fabric is messed up completely. Really? So you can't really go, oh, I'll have another go. Whereas with this, I could, because the stitches were unpickable. And I did actually do the first buttonhole, and it was a little bit too far that way. Oh yeah. So I unpicked it and redid it, and that to me is like such a victory that I could do that. So very happy with my gadget. Would absolutely recommend it if you have problems with buttonholes. I think it was about £20, so not super cheap, but it's not crazy. There are tons of them on eBay, and I've now done a shirt, I've done the jeans, like I feel like my life has changed, honestly. It's just less stress. All the patterns, honestly, that's what I thought. It's like, I'm going to make this and this and this because they've got buttons and I haven't been doing buttons. So yeah, but this one was a big one to nail. And I feel like I'm very happy, very happy with it. Thank you. The waistband, I think I showed it last time, but I did the curved waistband.
And you put your...
And I've put my... Oh yeah, no, I showed the curved waistband, but not on. So look at that. When I put my version with the temporary waistband on, there was a big old gap there. So very happy with that. And then, cap. Is it that side? Yeah, made me this little leather label, which I'm very happy with. I ended up not doing anything on the coin pocket, because I still haven't thought of what I want there. But I was thinking maybe a little embroidery, maybe a little iron-on thing, but it can come later. Yeah, doesn't matter. But I do love your embroidery. I know we've talked about it in previous videos, but maybe show people a little bit.
You see it here.
So good. And that's all hand embroidered by Chloe.
And then
it's amazing.
There we go.
Yes!
Oh, the back pocket!
And I really love what you chose to do, that is to take a little motif from the back, from the more complex back embroidery
just
into
put it
the
on
front pocket.
Yeah.
I love that. So good. We were also talking about the length. Oh yeah, just this morning. So we'll put some pictures up so you can see. We've both done version 3 of the Ultimate Jeans, so that's the cropped version, mum jeans version. I think there's quite a bit of length to play with. Yeah. And you are meant to just roll them up.
Yeah, so it's just a normal hem and then just roll them up. I think after wearing them for a while, what I'll probably do is put a couple of stitches in the seams, on the side seams, just to keep my roll-ups in place.
Nice.
But for now, they're just sort of hanging there.
Hanging there.
Because I think sometimes you want to wear them a bit and see which shoes you end up wearing and
that's
what
true,
kind of length works. But,
yeah, because it will be different, won't it? And even when it is warmer, if you want to wear them with sandals, that will be different than wearing them with boots. But yeah, so I think as a rule, it has worked for us to just wear these jeans for a little bit and figure out what to do. Like for our alterations, we both did a bit of that.
But they're really comfortable. I'm enjoying how much room there is in them, like so they feel like baggy, but also I don't think I've ever had jeans that are properly high waisted as well.
Me neither, and I have to say I love it.
Yeah,
I find that really secure. Yeah. Secure, and it goes with so many tops that I already own, so many tops I want to make.
Yeah.
I've just worn it with the Ultimate t-shirt today. I wanted something super plain so you can see like the fit all over. Yeah. But the blouse possibilities.
The blouse. I think it's is it you or Rosie said it's the shirt era?
It's my blouse era
Your
for
blouse
sure.
era,
I've
yeah.
entered my blouse era. I'm making blouses now. I don't know why I haven't before.
Anderson, you look really nice.
Yes. Lilian, the Lilian blouse would look gorgeous. The Maeve blouse would look gorgeous. So many. A shirt, really smart, like ultimate shirt.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think having jeans. There's so many patterns of ours that I'm always like, oh, that would look great with jeans, and I haven't had jeans to wear with them, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, but I feel a bit more like ready now with these jeans, and I've got my Nina trousers.
Yes.
I feel
which are
like,
wool.
Yeah, which are wool. I feel a bit more like wintry ready.
Winter ready. Oh, that's really nice.
Just
I
lots of
love that.
nice tops now. Because I've got my Isabelle.
Yes, that would work really well.
Polka dots. But
I think everything will, but you should make a few orange tops just because.
Yeah, I want a Libby as well. That's on my list. I've never made Libby.
I've not made Libby either. No.
But I think because these are high waisted and that's like a cropped shirt, but it's more of a relaxed fit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be nice and casual.
Ooh,
so yeah, sort of
very
thinking.
nice. I love that. And what would you say is your takeaway from this whole journey? What have you learnt about yourself, Chloe?
Well, actually, I've enjoyed a slower make.
Yeah.
You know, because I think I'd got into a habit of like getting excited about something and sort of wanting, like, giving myself like ridiculous
Deadlines.
Yeah, be like, oh, I want to wear it on Tuesday. Quick, let's start sewing on Monday.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Whereas this, there wasn't a deadline because it wasn't I was making them for an event or an occasion. It was just for an everyday wear.
Yeah.
And actually doing something slowly felt much less stressful, and considering it was one of the hardest things I've ever made in terms of the fabric choices, different needles, top techniques, just all these different things. There's sort of that was hard, but actually didn't feel like it wasn't as stressful.
No, I
other makes
agree
it been.
that because it's broken up into chunks. Sometimes even an easy make, if you're going, I want it done by tonight, which I have absolutely done in the past, that becomes more stressful because you're putting in the time constraint. And actually something complicated, but that you're like, okay, today I tackle the back pockets, and that is all I'm doing. And I was really strict with myself because I'm historically someone who just does an all-nighter, literally, So I was really strict with myself that if I would get to the end of, say, one of the lessons from the class, the online class, I would go like, and you're done for today, Alma.
Yeah,
you're done.
Pack it
Put it away, literally out of sight, so you don't think about it until you do your next lot. Very hard for me.
And in my head, you packed that away. Then she's like, right, I've now got 5 products.
Absolutely, 100%. I'll make a blouse now. Absolutely.
My evening's free.
Yeah, I'm going to complete free. 3 hours, I can make something. Absolutely, yeah. This went completely against my nature.
Yeah.
And I think it was good for me to do because of it.
What's your favourite bit about making the jeans?
It was personalising it for sure. And you and I had so many chats about stuff, and I loved that.
Yeah, we really spent a long time on that.
It's like, yeah, they'll probably fit, but let me tell you about my thread. No, actually, I have to say, I have to commend us both for taking so much time on the fitting. I do not usually take that much time. I'm getting better, but this was a lot of thought went into it. A lot of, I'm very, very happy we made the wearable toiles because I think they gave us a very good idea.
Oh, do you remember my second one?
Yeah. I remember you throwing it away.
You gotta do it.
You've got to do it to know if it's going to help or not. And I have to say that these on feel quite different from how my wearable toile feels.
Really?
Yes. There's just more, there is some give in the fabric.
Yeah.
Which in my tablecloth ones, it's literally like as soon as you do this, it's just that. You go nowhere. This I can see that the fabric is going, I can go with you. So that's nicer. That's a nice surprise. Also, very happy that I did the curved waistband, which I didn't on my wearable toile, and it was fine to begin with, but as time went on and I wore them, it kind of got looser and looser. That informed my decision to make the curved one for this.
And imagine if it got looser in the other fabric, imagine it
in
would be
this
like
one.
a denim.
Exactly, absolutely right.
Yeah.
So that was good, but I think choosing the colours, choosing the decorations for the pockets.
Yeah.
So this is one of the templates that comes with the class actually.
And it's just so classic.
It is, it's classic, but it's in lilac, which makes it me. So that makes me happy. Yeah, it's good. What would you say was your favourite part, if it wasn't the decoration as well?
I did like the decoration, it's slightly not that bad. But do you know what, I think it's when I started doing all the top stitching at the front and the fly, like it felt really like satisfying when I could put that in. And I think this is the first, because I'd had to go like fly, what do you call it, fly?
Front fly? Zip fly? Zip fly?
Zip fly? Yeah, I'd had to go twice before on the Nina's and Peggy's, although it's not quite a complete one the same as it. It's a bit different. Anyway,
because it goes on to.
But I feel like I've managed to line this one up.
Nice.
And it sits how I want it. Because I think the other one, like I didn't quite get the button in the right place, or it just didn't quite work. Where I feel like this is the neatest one I've done.
That's amazing. That's the one you want to nail. Because these jeans, I'm really hoping last for a good few years.
Yeah.
With a lot of wear. So yeah. Because for all the work you put in, you just want to reach for them all the time.
Yeah.
Hopefully we will. I'm sure you'll see them in so many vlogs from now on. You'll be like, oh, that's the jeans, there's the jeans.
Yeah, the jeans.
They look different. They're like a canvas for a nice top.
Yeah.
It's true. Jeans and a nice top. Throwing it back to that.
So let us know if you've made some jeans and share them with us.
Yes, please. Send us some pictures or tag So Over It London on Instagram. We love to see that.
Yeah, and I'd really like to see the different versions, how you've made them your own, what decorations you've used.
Yes, exactly.
Different choices along the way. And yeah, let us know what you've thought about this journey. What's been your favourite bit?
Have you stuck with us? Did you make it to the end, I wonder? It's a lot, I'll be honest. It's a lot. But if you spread it out like we spread out the making of them, it could be quite fun to keep you company in your sewing room, hopefully. Whether you're making jeans or a t-shirt or something else completely, why not? But yeah, do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to our channel. Jeans Club is over, but there might be another club coming soon that might involve the whole team. We haven't finalised the details. There's a lot to discuss, a lot of ideas flying around, but there might be another club coming. So keep an eye on our channel and subscribe so you know when everything comes out. And we'll see you again soon, probably in our jeans, but with something else to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on the journey with us, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.